All right, good evening, everyone. So kind of a surprise today, my last eBay item. I wasn't expecting to get here till tomorrow. Showed up today, and it was kind of weird. I was checking the tracking on it, and there's like on the USPS was like new terms, on its way to Tulsa. And usually it says, in transit or something like that, and then this morning it was like delivered at unit. I'm like, what does that mean, And I guess that meant like received at facility and so it's just kind of odd. So I wasn't sure what was going on, but it showed up today, which is, hey, I was a day early, so you really can't beat that. This one is going to be my Prophet, my 1996 Fleer Skybox Prophet Unleashed card set, 1 through 90. This one's coming to us from Cranston, Rhode Island, and the eBay seller is Matt4941. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. And an interesting backstory about this as I open this up is I didn't even know this set existed. I went down to a local card shop. It's not the nearest one. It's not convenient to get to at all from my place, and it's a sports card store, so I have no business being in there because I don't like sports at all. But it was the closest place to my apartment that had the cards I need that I'm willing to do business with. And then as I was walking out, they had like this little clearance stuff and had some Star Trek on there, and this caught my eye, one of the packaging, so I grabbed the package. I think they were clearancing them out for like 50 cents, and they only had like like 3 or maybe 4 left, so I thought, okay, well this is great, I'll take a look at that, and I was like, oh, well, here's a card set I didn't know existed. So, I went home, and I came home and I saw it, I found it on eBay, and I was like, oh, okay, and, I paid that much for it? Okay. And that's fine. So, I mean, if I'm not going to buy anything if I don't think, the price is good, or if it's more than I'm willing to pay. So, but I thought I bought it. I saw it, and I thought, okay, I'll buy it, and I bought it, and here it is. And this was Saturday. It would have had to have been Saturday that I saw it. So I might have bought it on Sunday. So that was, what day was that? That was the 11th I bought it. So I bought it that Saturday. Okay. So 5 days from Rhode Island to here. Okay, so here we got it. It came in a snap case, so you guys know I love that because now I don't have to go buy one. And so far so good. Packaging was great. I'm very satisfied with that. Okay, this is cool. He put they put a package label in it, so on the bottom, so that's kind of neat. I used to do that back in the 90s. I had so many of those Youngblood trading cards and so many packages, so I just make my own Youngblood cards by putting other packages and drawing over them and putting them over the card and taping them up, and that was ridiculous, I know. Alright, so here we got 90 cards. So far, first impressions, okay. The artwork looks pretty cool. Here's one by Todd McFarlane, Greg Capello. So there's some pretty really named artists in here. And I remember when Prophet first started, it started in Youngblood, and I was just like, he's a character, no big deal. But it wasn't until somebody else who took over the drawing and the writing. Once it got out of Rob Liefeld's hands, and the art just was amazing, and I want to say that the stories backed up the art, so it was just really awesome there for a while. But when it was first in Rob Liefeld's, he was just kind of plain, just kind of had a real generic costume, and it was just like average, and I was like, okay, this is a character that he put out just to put out a character. But anyway, so back to the cards here. So it's 90 card set, and let's do the numbers here. And as always, if everything's there, I'll edit this video, add the music, add the steel drums, add some comments on it, and post the video tonight. But if there's a card missing or anything's wrong, I'll just post the video immediately, so when I contact the seller, they can have a reference point. All right, so here we go. 99. Alright, so that was pretty quick. All 90 cards are there. So I definitely recommend buying from Matt4941. He's got 100% feedback, positive feedback. Looks like 3,400 transactions total. Confidence was high, everything was going to be there. So I do recommend, if you're going to buy anything, buy from him. I'm very happy so far. So I'm going to give him the thumbs up, and I'm going to see what he has, what else he's going to have on there. Maybe there's some good stuff I want. Meantime, let's just kind of look through the cards here and see if there's anything really neat. He's got some better lighting in here. So it looks like this first batch of cards are pictures of art of Prophet by different artists, and it's got some little gold foil. Here's one by Jim Lee. Okay, it's like got some gold foil at the bottom that says who it's from, who it's by, and then the picture. And you have to forgive me that my camera is not gonna be any better than this. There's one by Sam Keith. That's awesome. Alright, so we're just gonna go through here and see if there's any really awesome ones that I'm gonna share with you. Okay, that's cool. So most of these guys that look like have done this have contributed work for Awesome Entertainment or Extreme Studios or whatever they were called. Whatever new thing Rob had to do probably to avoid litigation, I'm sure. So if someone sued Extreme Studios, well, he's just like, we'll just close down and open it up as Awesome Entertainment. Okay, so here's one by Rob Liefeld that's kind of nice. It's a nice picture. There's a painting. Let's see what else. And then now I'm gone through some, looks like these are some support characters on this one. Really? Okay. Yeah. Glory, Supreme. Here was one I always liked. Supreme. He was a comic character. He was, the Superman archetype. But he had a bad attitude. I mean, it was just, and I liked it because he was, the most powerful person in the Image universe, and he knew it. And so his attitude went accordingly. So I was just like, this is awesome. Okay, here's one of Youngblood. That's a pretty nice shot. I like that one. Riptide here. It's a nice one. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, okay. It looks like some of these fit together to form a puzzle of some sort. So that's going to be interesting to put those together. And I'll, when I scan these in, I'll scan them in and smush them all together. So it looks like it's a team shot of Prophet and some Youngbloodies. All right. These are cool. Oh, that one's really neat. Kind of like that one. Kind of reminded me of Burnout from the Gen 13 for a second. Right. So I'm just digging through here. So I truly don't remember this being all that popular a series compared to what else was around at that time. But again, it all depends on the bang for your buck, what you were getting when you're getting the good writers and the good artists in there. Stephen Platt, that was the guy. Stephen Platt, when he took over the art duties for Prophet, they were just really awesome. And I want to say he did Moon Knight there for a while for Marvel, but once he took over art, then it's just like, okay, man, this is just badass. And I don't remember who wrote them, but it was definitely better during this time than when, like, the early issues when they came out, and I was just like, okay. So, alright, so that's the Prophet series. Look for it. Eventually I'll be scanning these in, and God, these cards are perfect, almost perfect. You can just, how some cards you can just kind of tell they've been handled a bit, but these ones, they just feel like nobody's touched them or nothing. These are awesome. Eventually I'll get around to scanning them in and making a video for them, and high resolution pictures, and I might start putting some links on there to my website in the descriptions of the videos. So if anyone else wants to see, like a high quality picture of them, scan on them, they can be like, oh, okay, so that's what that one looks like, and the really cool ones, and they'll be like, oh, okay, so I might do that too. Eventually I'll get around to it. So package arrived today. Everything's great. I'm loving it. It's a cool set. I paid looks like $12 for, so that's not terribly unreasonable for a set I didn't know existed, and I'm very happy with the set. I like it. Cards are in great condition. They arrived relatively quickly, I want to say, because there was a Sunday thrown in there. So 5 days, and realistically they got here a day early, so I'm very happy about that. And the seller, Matt4941, I'll put his name in the video here. I recommend if you buy from him, and if you see anything he's got, buy from him, because I'm personal experience and 3,400 other people, 100% feedback, so I'm sure everything is going to be a-okay with this guy. All right, once again, like and subscribe. Hit that like button, subscribe to the video, share it with your friends, and thanks for watching.